The wait is finally over. After months of being fondly called the Nameless Fandom, AHOF has finally given their loyal supporters an identity to proudly carry. FOHA. The announcement was made during their recent Weverse Live, and fans couldn't be more emotional as their nameless journey has now blossomed into a name filled with meaning, depth, and symbolism. According to Steven, FOHA was created by reversing the name AHOF. On the surface, it represents how the group and their fans reflect each other, existing and thriving for one another. But digging deeper, FOHA carries a more profound symbolism that truly encapsulates the bond between artists and fandom. When the name was revealed, many fans couldn't hide their surprise. Some laughed, some even thought it was a prank during the live, and a number of fans admitted the name sounded a bit weird at first. But alongside that confusion came curiosity. The more they listened to Steven's explanation and reflected on the thought behind the name, the more FOHA began to grow on them. What seemed unusual at first for some slowly unfolded into something broad and deeply meaningful. Exactly the kind of name that fits a fandom destined to stand out. And to remove that sense of weirdness, let's try to understand more about what this fandom name actually means. A name born from reflection. When you place the word AHOF in front of a mirror, the reflection reveals FOHA. This isn't just a simple reversal of letters, it signifies the idea of mirroring. Mirrors are often symbols of truth, self-discovery, and connection. In this case, the reflection represents how AHOF and FOHA are two sides of the same image. One cannot exist without the other. What the group gives in music, talent, and effort is mirrored back by the unwavering love, energy, and loyalty of FOHA. Likewise, the passion of FOHA is reflected in the way AHOF continues to grow, perform, and reach new heights. It also suggests that when AHOF looks into the mirror, what they see is not just themselves but the presence of their fandom standing firmly behind them. And when FOHA looks, they don't just see fans, but AHOF as their source of pride and inspiration. The mirror becomes a bridge, proving that even though they may be separated physically, they are forever bound emotionally and spiritually. The name FOHA also carries the syllable for, which adds another layer of meaning. It's a simple word, but it powerfully emphasizes existence with purpose. AHOF creates for FOHA. Every lyric, performance, and milestone is made meaningful because fans are there to receive it. FOHA supports for AHOF. Every vote, stream, and cheer exists to lift the group higher and remind them of their worth. This cycle of giving and receiving is infinite, like the endless loop of looking into a mirror that reflects itself forever. FOHA isn't just a name, it's a constant reminder that the bond between artist and fandom is rooted in love, purpose, and devotion. For so long, fans carried the temporary label of Nameless Fandom, and, many grew fond of it because of its unique story. It showed the pure dedication of fans who gave their all, even without an official name to unite them. That story now transitions beautifully into FOHA, proving that patience and loyalty are always rewarded. The shift from Nameless to FOHA is more than just gaining a title. It is about stepping into an identity that feels destined. FOHA is not random. It is intentional. It is meaningful. It is poetic. A FOHA represents reflection, AHOF and their fans mirroring each other's light and strength. Connection, a bond that exists even across distances tied by emotion. Purpose, living for one another not just as idol and fan, but as partners in a shared journey. And eternity, a cycle that reflects infinitely, just like a mirror with no end. Though the name might have sounded odd at first, taking it into deeper thought reveals that FOHA is not just a fandom name. It is a reflection, a promise, and an identity. It represents the eternal bond between AHOF and their fans. Two sides of the same mirror, always connected, always existing for each other.